Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of this Rise of Flight career. I am Luftschiff, and we're going to take another look at Austro-Hungarian Ace to B Vikram Spearglass. I'm going to jump right in and see what new mission High Command has dreamed up for us. Assuming, that is, that they haven't, gotten tired of us going completely off course to satisfy Vikram's thirst for glory and, my sincere wish to give you guys more than half an hour of uneventful sky to watch. Now, like any good TV cook, I've already had a bit of a look-see at this mission and prepared the mission dough in the oven, if you will. So, yes, we have some kind of intercept patrol. Vikram is being scrambled, I guess, along with a few of his peers, because some poor sap in a balloon or in a trench somewhere spotted a slightly Russian-shaped cloud. Yes. Very good. Nothing more to it than to hop into our Eindecker, I suppose, pop the mixture and take off. Now, I'm going to drop the fuel load a bit. 60% should be fine, and I'll see you guys on the field. Ta-ta. Okay, here we go. It's a sunny day. Moderate wind, but it's a headwind, so nothing to worry about. We're flying out with Nando Magda, Benjamin Wexler, and good old Heinrich Kupferblum. So, like I said, pop the mixture. Wait for the signal. There we go. Just a little bit of rudder. And we are up and away. Maybe I was mistaken about the wind being kicked about a fair bit here. And Magda is the flight leader. So I will do a quick circuit here. Or I guess half circuit would be more appropriate. So that I can line up with my good old wingman as they make poor show of formation flying. Granted, slightly, to some extent, that was my fault, but Alright, I will turn off the icons. Unless, there's a snowstorm or something. And I will see you in a little bit. It should be a fairly short skip this time, as the city is just over there, and we're already en route. So we'll do a quick circuit and come back around if something interesting happens when we approach the city. Ta-ta. Alright, we're back and have just started our turn into the city. No enemies have been spotted as of yet, but at least we're getting a fair bit of turbulence. I mean, that's interesting to watch, isn't it? Isn't it? So the plan here is that we head straight into the middle of the city, which last I checked was under enemy control, and we do a full circuit, like a spiral outwards sort, and then we have a look-see for hostiles. Nothing more to it. Well, I hope there will be more to it than just having a look-see, but nothing so far. I mean, the good news is that if we don't find anything, there is a balloon to the northeast of the city, and these missions tend to be fairly short, so we could fly another for your viewing pleasure, if nothing turns up. Now you will notice that I have the map up, and I am wont to do so when I fly these multiplayer missions. So, not multiplayer missions, but these career missions, because with the map icons enabled, it will allow me to cheat a bit and see any planes without having to fly with icons on, which I hate doing. And this is cheating, I admit, but the purpose of which is to make sure that we don't miss out on any cool action. I'm fairly certain that you would rather watch something happen than get the fully authentic experience of watching nothing. Speaking of watching nothing, it seems like they have just started firing. There are a whole mess of anti-aircraft gun beneath us. So please, please, don't hit me. I wouldn't mind giving up my life for you guys. I really wouldn't, as long as I, go down because of a collision in midair, or a bullet-riddled engine, or being just plain shot out. But I really don't want to die this early in my career, not to anti-aircraft fire. It's not very interesting to watch, and there's nothing much you can do about it aside from not fly your mission. I think I've mentioned it before that the anti-aircraft fire in this game isn't as accurate or dangerous as they are in some other games, but they're still no joke. Definitely no joke. Especially when you fly something like the e.iii, which really is a bit of a shit airplane. It will disintegrate at any even slight hint of action, and I have lost more than one e.iii to a single near hit from flak. And we can immediately see that there's a metric. Oh. Now this isn't good. So let's pray to all the flak gods. Into our second circuit, and as of yet, nothing interesting. I wonder if we could strafe a few ground positions. Not really a good idea in this game. Can be done, but it's so bloody dangerous. And holy... Oh no. Oh no. There goes Heinrich. Who in blazes sent us up on a patrol over a hostile city? I mean, what are we going to do? Are they going to bomb their own city? Are they? I mean, are they? Oh, this is a disaster already. Haven't seen hide nor hair of any enemy aircraft, and we've already lost one man. And his kite. For nothing. Nothing, I say. Speck in the sky. That man in the trenches has some things to answer for.
No, I swear it. I saw one. It must have been Russian, surely. A Russian bird at the very least. Came right over me, scared the crap out of me. So naturally I called High Command and I told them to send some young men up in kites. Yes, that they may be shot down. It gives me no great pleasure to see men shot down like that, but good heavens, it must have been a Russian. Yes. It must have been a Russian flying over that Russian city, controlled by Russians, with Russian anti-aircraft guns all over the place. We can't allow that. We can't allow them to have air superiority over their, ground superiority and, things. It upsets the natural order of things. So you there, you in the colourful bird with the orange stripe on it, do another couple of... Wait, hang on. Yes. Eindeckers. It's my wingman.
That I thought were right below me. Now the observant among you may have noted that there are no enemy aircraft in the skies. And so far Heinrich lost his life for absolutely nothing. That'll teach him to fly lower than everyone else, I suppose. I'm trying to catch up with my wingman over there. Of course, more airplanes means a bigger target. Right now I kind of feel like I'm drawing off all the fire from them. As I am circling the city. Oh, please, no. Vikram is starting to regret his over-eagerness. I am starting to regret flying an Eindecker. Oh. Gentlemen, ladies, it appears as though a hostile bird has been spotted. And it looks like a bomber. There it is. Well, I apologize for the turbulence, but it should be there, right over my gun sight. We will be moving in to engage. As are, I think, my wingmen. The battle is already in full swing, or did he die? Did he break off? What's going on? Talk to me, gentlemen. There's an Eindecker coming for me. Where did the bomber go? Did we shoot him down? For heaven's sake, man! What are you doing? Again, I apologize for cheating, but it looks like an Eindecker there. Considering the amount of ground fire he's drawing. Doesn't look like an Eindecker. Looks like an FE2B. It's kind of hard to tell. Looks much too large to be a 9-decker. Yes, those are 2 wings, which you know, from which we can easily deduce that it is not an 9-decker. Now this bird, I believe I can catch, unless the ground fire gets him first. We shall drop altitude, because now we are over friendly territory. And we shall let the absurd amount of tracers guide us in. There is a good chance of us dying again, but I would much rather die in a dogfight, even if it is against a tail gunner, or a front gunner, I suppose, in this case, than be harried by flak until my wing falls off. What's it doing? Oh, he's coming for us. I think something has come off it. Likely it's elevating. He seems to be injured, at the very least. But then again, we might be very injured too in a second. Regardless, we should attempt to engage. Well, that was a rather uneventful fight, wasn't it? And now we are being shelled like the dickens because we've dropped most of our altitude. Oh. We're not only taking flak rounds, we are taking little bit of everything. We shall divert course and head. Oh no. My friends, I fear this might be the end of Vikram. I very much fear that this might be the end. I swear that if I make it through this, I will never ever go after targets of opportunity again. I will always obey high command. And is that a balloon? Those are 2 balloons. Let's go after them. They are targets of opportunity. East. Oh no, hang on, I'm heading completely the wrong direction, aren't I? If I make it over there, I'll see you in a jiffy. Alright, we are approaching the 2 balloons. I haven't started reeling them in yet. These might be... I think? No, they are reeling them in now. Reeling. For some reason there is less flak here around these balloons. But, still taking a pounding. And the turbulence and the constant flak fire is making it quite difficult to aim, but I will do my best. Don't laugh at me, please. I wish this plane was a more stable gun platform. What the hell? Now that's just not cool. What the hell is that supposed to be? What? We have encountered a new dastardly Russian tactic. Double balloons. They're very difficult to shoot down because there are two of them. And I honestly can't tell if I'm doing any damage whatsoever. Seems like they're reeling in one of them now. Maybe it's just sinking. Hard to tell. Whoop, that's a hit. We've been hit. Oh. Call that aiming. Oh. Good. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. The other balloon gets a free pass because I'm feeling generous. And oh heavens, my wing is hold. My wing is hold. I'm going to take this bird down to a much safer altitude. We're being hit, we're being hit. We're being hit like the dickens. And I can't do any... like I told you in the first episode, I can't do any moves, any particular drastic control inputs, because I will share my own wing right off. Because some idiot, some Dutch idiot, thought it was a great idea to put the... Oh no, we're heading the wrong direction too, aren't we? My friends, we may have brought down 2 balloons, but this might very well be the end. I'm trying to steer more with the rudder than anything else, because frankly I am absolutely terrified. And I don't know where we are on the map. I think we should be heading southwest, but we are heading northwest, because I don't want to go back in the direction of that thing over there. So I will just try to get across our lines so that I can make an emergency landing. Now, emergency landings are okay. They're not, I mean, they're not overly easy to do in any plane, but the e.iii as such is fairly easy to land, actually. You'd think it would be hard with these things. It's not very easy to land in a crosswind, but what plane is? You might be able to tell that my from all the veering back and forth that I am not doing so well. I had forgotten how absolutely terrifying it is to fly the e.iii when it is shot. Let me repeat my previous vows if I... Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'll bleep that out. I mean, bugger. And we are heading west. West along the river. I think we're heading west. Yes, we're heading west. West along the river. Let me try to swing south a bit. Shit. So this should be it. If we can follow, and that's the town. Right, so I'm guessing that we are here. There will be this river here in this long section of forest. But if you remember the amazing cock-up from last time, I wouldn't trust my own navigational abilities very far right now. But I'm fairly certain. The river comes to an end over here, and that river comes to an end over here. So if you just head southwest from here, I think, judging from the fact that they've stopped shelling us, I think we've actually passed over to friendly lines. So I will start dropping altitude directly. Wait. Okay, no. Nope. They're shelling us again. And they are... Oh, look at the map. Look at that. I'll just head straight west then. Okay, no biggie. No biggie. Now this was an eventful flight, but in a very different way than I anticipated, and in a very much more unpleasant way than I had hoped. Oh my god, are you seeing the map? Look at all those anti-aircraft guns. I feel almost positive, that is to say very negative, that this will be the end. Look at that wing. Look at that wing. Look at those guns. Now, I may not be the best at math, but that doesn't add up to a happy outcome. But if we go down, we will go down singing the praises of the Kaiser and König. Long may he reign. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I mean, I'm already... What is the... Yes, I'm already... I'm injured, can't you say? Trying to get back home. Bad form, bad form. Fired upon. Wounded allies. I mean, wounded enemies. This bird is very hard to control, you people. Don't judge. It's very hard to control now that our wing is shot out from under us. I will land at the first bloody airfield I see. I've had enough of this. My nerves. I can't handle it. Is that an airfield over there? Can't tell. Oh no. Oh no. There's another tier in our wing. That looks doable. I could land there. I know where I am. Just want to put this bird down. Captured by the enemy. That's fine. Captured by the enemy is fine. Let's see. Hang on. There's the great big city, right? So I should be going in the right direction in this ways. Great big city is to our left, and then we should be heading straight west. Right. So, just to the north of the thing. Let's just go west. There it is. Our airfield. I can see it. I need... T doesn't cut it. I need something stronger. Right now, what I'm most afraid of, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that once I get there, since I'm coming in from the east, I have to do a full circuit. Right now, it looks like a full circuit to the left, which will put a lot of strain on my already cocked up wing. I will be verkackt. I'm not very careful. Oh. Hostile flyers overhead. This is me trying to fly straight. Can you see the... I'm trying to keep my speed down because I really don't want to have to pull any high G maneuvers. Just, yeah, you know why. You know precisely why. So, my thinking is also that if I drop enough altitude now, the chances of me surviving the wing being torn off are slightly higher than 0.0.0.0.0.001. The chances of me dying upon landing are, of course, they remain very, very high. I think also that the wind has picked up considerably. And I don't really have the time to do a pass to check the windsock. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's what happens. Jesus, sweet baby Joseph. Why is it behaving like this? Is it the torque? Something is very wrong. Something is very wrong. Please, get me down. Ah, come on, baby. Go straight. Turn the engine off. Another glorious victory for Vikram Spearglass, flying ace